Welcome to the TMZ podcast. Devin here with Branson. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. How are you doing, Devin?
Good. It was a late night of working for me.
Was it?
Yeah, I was working on this massive divorce that we're going to tell you about. So I guess you said you weren't very shocked. I think a lot of people, the reason that the story's doing so well is that a lot of people were kind of heartbroken to find out that Jelly Roll had filed for divorce in Tennessee.
You know, I did, when the story came out, I believe you're right. It was like 6:30, 7 p.m. last night. I was cooking dinner. And yeah, there was an initial gasp. I go, whoa, that's crazy.
Was it an audible gasp?
Yeah, it was like, whoa.
Okay.
That's what it was.
It was a whoa.
I was cooking chicken and I go, whoa.
Okay. That chicken probably was not seasoned at all.
I'll show you it later.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's got some sauce on it.
Okay. So yes, we will talk about what we know about the divorce, all the details, and we'll get into that. We also will talk, or Tom Holland is finally talking about his wedding to Zendaya. So, and he's still being pretty coy about it, which is super annoying, but
like, dude, just
I know,
it.
I know.
Did it.
And then lastly, we have some more Taylor Swift wedding details regarding a massive stage that is currently being built for MSG.
This is not surprising at all. No.
Yeah, but people are chomping at the bit
want to know where it's
for any little Taylor Swift wedding or Travis Kelce. Sorry, I always leave out Travis.
Is this
his wedding too?
Only wedding where they're looking at where the stage is being built?
No, I don't think it's so much as about where it's being built. It's just like it shows how elaborate this ceremony is.
Yeah, but no one like looks for the location or like what's being built for a wedding.
That
is
true.
Crazy.
That is true. I don't even think we had this much there was this much appetite for like the Bezos wedding.
Exactly.
Okay, so Jelly Roll. So like I said, we were working on this story last night. Jelly Roll's officially filed for divorce from his wife, Bunnie XO. So,
wild, huh?
Yeah, so he filed actually last month in Tennessee, which is why it kind of went under the radar. So we, like I said, published a story last night, and we got the documents this morning. It kind of lists the usual irreconcilable. I can never say that word. You want to help?
Oh crap!
It's such a hard word.
Irreconcilable differences.
I think. Irreconcilable differences, which is basically like the nice way of saying like we've just like kind of grown apart and we can't mend the marriage. Listed the separation date as May 9th. He then filed May 18th, so about a week after. We don't have too many precise details on what exactly happened in their marriage. We spoke to one source last night who did say that this was a mutual decision and it was a private family matter. It doesn't seem like they're going to speak about it publicly, although I find that hard to believe because Bunnie XO has a podcast.
And his songs, every song he writes is super personal to his story.
Right.
So his next album, is definitely going to be about this.
For sure. We also got some photos we put up on the website of a moving truck at their residence in Nashville. So clearly, I don't know if this shows that, one of them is moving out. Maybe they both are. They're going to sell the house. I don't know. But doesn't seem like it was, the most amicable split, I guess you could say. I already saw, I think she took him out of her bio. Like she had a little at Jelly Roll thing on her Instagram. I could have sworn she did. And then I didn't see it there yesterday. So that's, have not confirmed that, but that's.
Do you remember in high school when they would, I don't know, did you have Instagram in high school?
So dude, I'm older than you that I had MySpace.
Okay.
And you'd have like a top 8. Do you know what that is, or is that before your time?
I don't.
Do you guys know what this is?
I was alive.
So MySpace, you would have like a top 8, and you'd be able to like configure it to where like these were like your best friends or your girlfriend or your family. And so if you removed someone from your top 8, it was like, oh, they're broken up.
In high school, Instagram, it was always, especially in high school, it was name and bio. and it was like a heart next to the name, or
Oh wow, super cute.
or a letter or whatever. And when that would go away, every guy would be like, "Let's go."
Everyone's pouncing, like piranhas.
Move in. We still do that today, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's usually when they start posting thirst traps, and you're like, okay, something's going on here.
But honestly, I think this has been something that was brewing for a very long time. There's a lot of ups and downs in this relationship. I mean, just one detail, and I'm not trying to define the relationship by this, but a week before their wedding, he welcomed a child with another woman. And then she left the industry in 2023 as a sex worker.
They didn't have the most conventional relationship, I would say, but I think so they've been married for 10 years. They got married in 2016. She clearly, married him before he became a global superstar that he is now. He's been very outspoken. He's obviously got a great story, but he's been very outspoken through the years, really crediting two people, God, with turning his life around, and also her.
Well, that's why I feel like it's time to leave this relationship, because having a faith like that and then being with someone who may not, you never know, align.
I mean, I'm not here to judge, but I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like, this does not surprise me, because his whole thing is preaching his faith and everything,
right?
And then to be enriched in this like relationship where there's been so much infidelity
that they've talked about.
I saw an interview this morning from years ago where he said that he was okay with her cheating on him because he was, quote, fat. So
well, that was another thing that I saw a lot of the talking points last night, where he had this huge glow up and lost all this weight, and maybe he's getting attention from women that he wasn't before. I don't know. I don't know if that was maybe the demise of their relationship. Like I said, we're working on it, but it still is sad. And I think the reason why so many people are kind of drawn to this story is that they were very cute together, and he was always like, at all the award shows, would always like shout her out, and they seemed so in love. But again, it could just be another case of like, everything on Instagram and social media isn't always reality, because they always put out a very perfect. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. They're not like a conventional relationship, but they would put out a very perfect, like, family lovey-dovey relationship. And I mean, if he filed for divorce, clearly maybe that wasn't exactly how it looked behind the scenes.
Who's next for Jelly Roll?
It's a great question. That's a great question, bro. I don't know. The girl I love, and again, I don't even know if she has a significant other, but that Ella Langley girl.
Yeah.
She is a smoke show, bro. And she's super talented.
She's probably married. But
I have no idea.
No, not her. Is Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, Carrie's definitely married.
Oh, she's a 10.
But yeah, I mean, they're both. I wouldn't even say. I would say, I know Jelly Roll is probably the bigger celebrity or star per se, but she isn't a nobody. She has a huge podcast. She interviews really famous people all the time. She's good looking. I think both of them will rebound with famous people.
I think so too.
So we shall see. Well, that was shocking, I guess, last night. Maybe not to all, but I was pretty shocked by the news of their divorce.
Speaking of marriage,
yeah,
the other side where it's happy.
Yeah, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, Tom Holland, Zendaya. What's up?
Oh, so we do have an audio, do we? Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So Tom Holland and Zendaya, their press tour for the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. You gonna see it, by the way?
Do I look like a guy that sees superhero movies?
Something,
bro. I'm not 10 years old,
dude. Okay, but it's Marvel, man. You gotta.
I'm not gonna be a hater, because I know they're extremely popular, and my like friends love these movies, bro. I just can't get into them.
What about the Tobey?
I watched those, because I was like 8 when they came out.
Yeah, but like, would you watch them today?
Yeah.
Someone put it on.
I guess I would.
You're like, yeah, I'd watch.
I don't think I would go out of my way to find it, but if it found me, I wouldn't like turn it off.
Well, by the way, in the comments, let us know who's the best Spider-Man: Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, or Tobey Maguire. I'd like to know.
It's definitely Tobey.
It's definitely Tobey.
Okay.
That's the only right answer. But Tom Holland and Zendaya are out promoting this movie. They were at the premiere in Madrid last night, and both did not have their engagement rings on.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know why they are trying to hide this from everybody. I think it's just being a celebrity like them. and being able to not have to admit to their wedding and getting married, it's kind of like a flex.
It's not that serious, bro. It's
them,
like they're
in
acting
their
like
world,
this is
it
like
is.
a matter of national security, keeping this under wraps. It's like, dude, you guys got married.
And then he
so he did an
right?
so he did an interview, right? Where you remember when there was all the speculation because of her stylist said something about
saying
it.
You missed the wedding.
And then it like set the world on fire.
Yeah.
So all these AI photos started circulating of their alleged wedding. And it looked like it was like at Lake Como.
Right.
And the photos looked actually pretty legit. And so I guess Tom was asked about the AI photos, and he was saying in this interview with Esquire, right, that his grandmother apparently saw him and reached out to him and was like, wow, like I didn't get invited to the wedding. Like she thought they were real. The grandma got duped. And so Tom said he sent his grandmother a message reassuring that she had not been excluded. And that they were fake. So like he explained that. And then this is where he kind of addressed the marriage thing. The interviewer asked whether he had to reassure other relatives. Like, did anyone else see the AI videos? And he said no, because they were all there. So they were all at the wedding.
And then was there a laugh after that? Like it was a joke?
Well, no, I don't know the context of it, but I know he after was like, that's all I'm giving you. Like, sorry, like good that like this is it. But also the only question I had about that was, so the grandma didn't get invited to the wedding?
I know.
So maybe she didn't get invited. Anyways, I don't know if he's just like at this point, is he just like messing with us? I have no idea.
I think that they're just trolling. This is the way they are. This is the way that they act in public. They're very like, we don't care what anybody thinks.
For sure. And also I know then we have this photo right up there of like she was on some red carpet with the wedding ring. Like, would it really put it by them? I wouldn't put it by them for that to be fake. Mm-hmm. That to be a fake ring. And they're just like want to troll people and want people to know. I just want to put on the record, I don't give a shit if they're married.
I was going to say, like, do we really
I don't really care if they're married or not. I don't care if they're engaged.
Like they're big superstars, but like we don't need, they're not the type of celebrities like where we need to know if they're married or not.
I'm good. I don't care, guys. You guys can be married, not married. I don't care. No reporter asks them if they're married.
Well, let's move on to another subject of marriage. A real wedding.
This is a lot of
a lot of marriage. Yeah, one ending, one maybe happening, and one actually happening.
Yeah, and one preparing to happen.
Yeah.
So we got some more information about the Taylor Swift wedding festivities. That apparently Taylor has commissioned a large custom stage for her upcoming wedding with Travis Kelce. I guess the stage is being built in Pennsylvania at this place called Rock Lidditz. I think that's how you say
Rock Lidditz.
Rock Lidditz in Lidditz, Pennsylvania.
Rock Lidditz.
I don't think it's Littitz, but we'll go with Lidditz. It's a large production campus that's used by a lot of touring artists for concert productions, and I guess they've worked with Taylor in the past for her 2018 Reputation Stadium tour. So yeah, and apparently this stage we're being told is not being built for anything Taylor Swift tour related, which means it's clearly going to be for MSG, and it's a massive stage, and it's under extremely strict security over there. So yeah, it's going to be quite the festivities. Apparently they've even hired like security guards that patrol because they don't want any leaks. Just seems like a lot, man.
This is going to sound really dark, and this is really out of the cuff here, but do you ever think like in 100 years, no one's going to remember any of this?
That's deep. That's deep. But I think
yes, it is true, Tony.
Well, I'm trying to think like what was the biggest wedding like 100 years ago? Do we still talk about it?
No.
Yeah. You're not talking about Taylor Swift, are you? Because definitely Taylor Swift. They still talk about Marilyn Monroe.
You've been around for so long, and we're like, where's the stage being built?
Is your point like God? They're like how small are we?
I'm just having like an epiphany as like someone went and found where this is being built.
Well, we got some information.
It's just like
And so the other info is that we're being told the live band will be present at MSG, and likely guests will join performers on stage.
Guests are going to join?
Well, think about who Taylor Swift is. Like, her friends are also artists. So if they have this big stage and they're throwing this big party at MSG, I would be like not that shocking that some of them perform at the wedding.
It's got to be really nerve-wracking to perform in front of. It's like performing at the Oscars, all the big A-listers in the room.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole different scenario. Or is it going to be like a open mic with a guitar and they're like, oh, in a band, they go, oh, like who wants to come up? Like, hey, you got a hit? Come on up. Yeah, like, let's do that. Hey,
it could be
Marry Me, Bruno Mars.
It could be. The other info is that we're being told that originally, you know, it was being talked about that MSG was actually where the wedding ceremony was going down, which always seemed like weird to me, but apparently some guests are speculating that there'll be like a smaller wedding, like actual ceremony, and MSG is going to be more of like the party.
So is that?
It's like more of like the celebration, not the actual ceremony there.
Does that mean
which makes more sense?
Like 11 a.m. ceremony somewhere else,
or like the day before,
and they all drive
where
over?
It's just like the family and like the bridesmaids and groomsmen, and then and then the actual party celebration will be at MSG. That makes a lot more sense to me.
Regardless,
regardless, in 100 years, will we care?
No, we won't. I can't.
How small are we as humans in this galaxy? Do you ever think about that?
Seriously though,
how insignificant is your life?
Like, does this this matters? This is, you have 100 years in your life, Devin, and you're sitting here talking about Taylor Swift's stage.
Let's get to the comments.
Sorry, I feel like I'm
getting depressed.
I know. I'm sorry. I just had an epiphany moment.
Hillbilly Robin, 88. Almost forgot the 88 for Jelly Roll Bunnie divorce. Well, this is really sad. Plus, it has to be put all over the internet so people like us can talk about it and have our opinions, because that's what we do. I hope this isn't an ugly, drawn-out process. So unfortunately that comes with the territory. You're rich and famous and you're celebrities and you put yourself out there and people are invested in your lives. So when you get divorced or split, people want to know what happened. Sorry.
And Jelly Roll, I mean, he's a big star and she's going to want her payday. I'm just being honest here. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean it will be, I think it is going to get ugly and might be drawn out.
The statistics are against her. She is the smaller celebrity in the relationship.
There we go, Branson. Way to bring down the mood. Sam, Tara Reynolds, so heartbreaking. See, I had that. I'm not one that's like, you know, when people are like, oh, I'm so sad to see they broke up. It's like, dude, you guys don't know them. Why do you give a shit if they broke up? I'm usually like that. With this one, I kind of was like, oh, damn, is kind of like sad. Like, I didn't lose sleep over it, but I was just a little more shocked than you were.
You can, Megan Maroney, she's single. Lainey Wilson.
you're trying to
Elsie Ballerina.
You're trying to hook up Jelly Roll. I think
Ella Langley.
I think Jelly Roll's doing just fine.
Dolly Parton, is she single?
She's like 80 years old, though. Not to bring up bad memories, but dude, didn't Jelly Roll say he was going to come on your podcast? Whatever happened with that?
Yeah, I know. So Jelly Roll said that this was my podcast. Inside the Ring was his favorite new podcast, and that he commented that on my.
Yeah, no, I remember when we talked about that.
And then I talked to him on IG on DM, and he said, "I'm down. Let's do it." And then
never happened.
And then I reached out again when he was out here for Netflix as a joke and all of that.
Nothing.
And just didn't hear back, man. It's hard to get a hold of some. He's a really big star though. It's hard. It's a little harder to get a hold of. He
also talks a lot about how I don't think he, like, at one point he didn't have a phone. I heard in an interview. He has a person
that runs a social media.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have talked to that person. There's a couple people.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's still not giving up on that dream.
I know.
Parker, she has become more known now. I love her podcast. I'm telling you, a lot of people love her podcast. She has a lot of big guests, and she's got a really good personality.
Take some notes, right?
Yeah, I know. Seriously. We would love to have her on here. Tom Holland, Joe Hernandez. I agree with Devin. Who cares if they're married? Thank you, Joe. I don't give a shit if they're married, and I don't want anyone to ask them ever again. Swift Wedding, Robin. I do not care about anything other than her wedding dress and who shows up. Other than that, you could care less.
Yeah.
LOL.
I get that.
Yeah, girls love wedding dresses stuff. Don't they all kind of look the same to you?
I know. It's all just a white dress. You can get it at Walmart.
It's like everyone's always like, you're all like stressing about your wedding dress. Dude, you're wearing that thing for like 3 hours and then it sits in your closet the rest of your life.
You should watch. Wait, did your girlfriend ever or your mom ever watch Say Yes to the Dress growing up?
I can't
on
say. I
TLC?
can't say they did.
On TLC. It's
I
where,
know
like,
the
they
show
spend
though.
the whole time
I
trying to
do
find
know
the
the
dress.
show.
And then it's like, then there's like fights over like the money. And
Oh, that sounds
and
good
the parents
actually.
are like, "We're not
TLC
spending 10K,"
TLC
you know?
puts out some good stuff.
Oh, I love TLC.
Awful workplaces. MySpace is already back. It never left. I don't think that's true.
Wait, really?
I don't think MySpace is back. Poll best Spider-Man, and it is Tobey Maguire, of course,
Yeah.
at 56%. Damn, Andrew Garfield 2%.
Yeah, he was
Damn.
kind of like a random.
That's tough. That's tough.
It was quick.
Tom Holland 20. Okay. All right.
Toby is like, I see that guy and like I cannot see anything else than Peter Parker.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well,
guys.
we got to get out of here.
That's our Spider-Man recap. See you guys.
See ya.